chains to hold her down, just endless roads and city sounds. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. The road is hard, the nights are cold, but she won't trade it for the gold. The wind, the stars, the open sky, a girl who's never saying goodbye. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. To hold her down, just endless roads and city sounds. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, hold her down. Just endless roads and city sounds. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony. Streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands. No control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind. Freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony. Streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands. No control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind. Freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony. Streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. The road is hard, the nights are cold, but she won't trade it for the gold. The wind, the stars, the open sky, a girl who's never saying goodbye. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony. Streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. She left behind the life she knew, chasing dreams and skies of blue. No more chains to hold her down, just endless roads and city sounds. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony. Streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands. No control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind. Freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding loud and free, a and skies are blue. No more chains to hold her down, just endless roads and city sounds. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. The road is hard, the nights are cold, but she won't trade it for the gold. The wind, the stars, the open sky, a girl who's never saying goodbye. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night.
Hello everyone, welcome to my stream. For those of you tuning in for the first time, my name is Cassie Morgan. I'm a Hitchhiking Drifter VTuber, and tonight we're playing Final Fantasy XIV again. And so let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, of course we're stuck in a queue. Okay. Let's see. Oh, you died. We should get some rest before the excitement begins. No, right into a cutscene. Okay, snap. Oh wait, one of the voice, non-voice cutscene. Over there by the float. Isn't that the third promise? Then the rumors are true. She's trying to complete the feat of reeds by reviving Ishihana. The festival is a prayer for healthy crops, but does she honestly believe that will be enough to save our harvest? Second promise, meanwhile, barely glanced at the fields before leaving. Okehanu after it altogether. Maybe we asked for too much of our young claimants. Oh, I wouldn't be too quick to count Kawana out. A friend of mine overheard him muttering by the reeds, something about what needs to be done. If that's so, perhaps we'll get to see another one of his innovations firsthand. That sounds like our Kawana. One look at the reeds was all he needed to think up a solution. Be that as it may, our own solution is nearly ready. Indeed, as soon as the others get back, our long-awaited festival can begin. It looks undoing, but we managed to get other competitors to vie for the title of Wins Chosen. The winner was only too happy to donate his feathers. You should have seen it. He called forth an incredible gust that sent his feathers sailing for Moms. We had to turn ourselves, but it's more difficult than it looks. Poor Anvil twirled in the air for a moment before landing on his foot. I am a gleaner. Magic is not part of our training. As for us, we brought the wood and gemstone replacements crafted by XIV. All that's left is to attach them. Had it been decided who will ride the float? Papa was the guest of honor the last time I was here. I remember being surprised that he could even lift the thing with his bulking weight on top of it. The rider must be a person of great esteem. This is why an invitation is usually extended to the Dawn Servant. This time, however, I have another in mind. Who is it? My beloved Ihana, the left wings is only being held because of you and your companions. Thus, do I nominate you, with Lamont, as our guest of honor. Oh, me. This boat won't make me seasick, will it? I don't think so. When we anchor, I can hardly appreciate the request from one even more enthusiastic about the festival than me. I was delighted to ride in your float. Thank you, Luke Lamont. I have rules for the rest of you as well. We're carrying the festival float in slow procession towards Kozanuakli, where the sacred life is I can't read that, is ensconced. What I'd like you to do is clear the path of dangerous wildlife so that the procession can move along unimpeded. Of course. Consider it done. I just sit still until April has finished with the float. And come along and help me the cleaning. Yeah, not much for fighting. I'll stay behind us, just look over with the repairs. If you aren't sure where you need to go, the path I spoke of runs at south of the village and branches off to the east. I will lead you across the ridges to the stride of the sun. Then we shall see to clearing it to end to end. Okay. Where are we going? Let's see. As Ninihanu said, the Zanuaki should be down this way, then off to the east when the path branches. Then something about bridges and the stride of the sun. Anyway, let's split up and get to work. Once you've culled all the threats you can find, we'll meet up in front of Keys. I can't read that. Who decides these romanizations anyway? They're so counterintuitive. Alright, I need this. Alright. Where is it? Oh, over there. Oh, two of them. Okay, well, I'll switch over to the... Use attack. Okay, next one. Yeah, no. Damn it. There you go. Yes, good. For that, I think I will go and attune to the Aetherite there here. Ah, you were a step ahead of us. If I like this, so I can't read that. Not finding Hana Dia the hardest. I was half expecting a flying whale. A whale? Why a whale of all things? Anyway, it said that he was worshipped on another continent. This ancient faith has been brought to trial by the first Hanu Hanu. Hanu migrated here from another continent, then mayhap the two do share a common ancestor. This is all very fascinating, but shouldn't we get back to Oblu Hanu? He'll want to know the path is safe for the procession. Right, I need to ride on the float. I'll run ahead and tell him we're done here. No, Hanu. Oh boy.
Not sure we heard you right, old man. Why don't you say that again?
As many times as you'd like. The third promise tasked me with repairing this float, and I'll not relinquish it to an uncultured brute like you. Much less one that can't even manage a simple greeting.
We wanted to handle this in a civilized way, but we're more than willing to kill you.
We have a two-headed problem. Yes, please hurry. She's on her way back already?
Hmm?
Stand back, Wukevu! I will protect the float!
Are you trying to be brave, little bird?
I could never have repaired the float alone. Not properly. But thanks to Wuklamat and her friends, we can hold Ihihana again! This is a priceless treasure! And as festival leader, I would die to protect it!
Very well, if that's what you want.
No, don't do it. Come on. Oh.
I put everything into that blow.
Good. The better for you to understand that gulf between us. But you need more lessons. We'll carve them into your mangy hide until you cry and beg forgiveness.
Your brilliant plan was to steal the float and take the credit. The so-called blessed siblings are nothing but cheats.
Your scorn is sweet music. Come, weaklings. We'll crush you each in turn. Or all together, if you
like.
Huh?
Calm yourself, Chosen One. If you fight in earnest, this will end in a massacre. What's more, we have word that our other prospect is on the verge of success.
Then it would be foolish to expend effort sweating nuts. Lucky for you. Eh?
Two heads. I see Mamuk still clings to that loathsome hope.
Talk to us, Third Promise. You're not dying, are you?
It'll take more than that to kill me. So, are we having this festival or not?
Yes! Yes, we are!
Thank you for coming to our rescue. I need to protect the float, but against that two-head, I may as well have not been there at all. Nonsense, you stood your ground and bought us the time we needed to make it back. You were incredibly brave. Okay, pumpkin orange tie. Sounds like it'd be hideous. Let's see. Let's go with Ochu. Wait, actually, do I already have... No. Yeah, I already have the Celeste Spring dye, so the Ochu. Eva wishes to spread word that the festival will soon be held. And that exciting interlude over, I'll be pleased to know that my repairs are finished as well. Before we commence the festival, however, it would be a courtesy to inform the villagers that Ihana will be held after all. Go forth, but do not forget your greetings. At this stage, I should hope the reminder is unnecessary. Oho Kali, see, I remember. Hello, Nomanavi. With the chat mode and say use your keyboard and software. Yeah, I should have known. And any phrase. I just love how this feature, because no matter what you say in chat, as long as it contains that word, it'll respond positively. They'll respond as intended. So I could say, oh Kali, Alex would say, oh Kali, motherfucker, and they'd say, you know. So, yeah. That is unless, there's got, like, the swear filters. I can't remember if they do. Yeah, I wonder if someone will, like, make an MMO that uses, like, when NPCs are, all, they use LLM models, but they respond to, like, the local chat of the players in the area. That'd be interesting. Let's see. Oh. Oh. Cup. The I'm so bad. It worked. Oh, I got censored. Oh, Collie. And that's when I realized DNA had been tampered with. What? The float is fixed? Our fallen friends would be glad to know that Ihihana will soon be underway. They would have warned us to honor them with celebration, not let them let their loss deter us from it. I must go and enjoy the festival for those who no longer can. Alright, let's try this then. Oh ho. Ollie. Shithead. Okay, that one wasn't censored this time. Oh, Collie. The festival is about to begin? What are you expecting to say? Besides, of course I'll be there. Cleaning up the storm's aftermath may have been hard on us all, but the lifting of the wings is a tradition. Enjoy one of that. I won't sit here brooding my days away. Give me a moment to get ready. Wait, alright, this way. Okay, let's do one last one. Oh, Collie. Asshole. Actually, wait, that doesn't sound right. Yeah, I actually got a better one. Oh, Collie, bitch. Oh, Collie. Thank you for letting me know. I would very much like to attend the festival, but the repairs should be finished as soon as possible. What to do, what to do. The Hanu were pleased to hear their festival is going ahead, I imagine. As well, once your friends return, lifting of wings can begin at last.
So few have come.
Patience. Once Ihihana gets underway, no Hanu will be able to resist joining in.
Just so. Ukewu knows well the heart of the Hanu. Have faith, Third Promise, and climb aboard the float. It is time for the lifting of wings.
Right. Off we go.
Ihihana is a prayer for bountiful harvest. But this is not its only meaning. It is also an exchange of pledges between rider and bearers, a commitment to a long and fruitful friendship.
Listen well, friends! The personage we bear today is Wuklamat, the savior of our beloved festival! Let your shoulders burn, or your feathers fall out! But do not even think of dropping her!
Hold on.
Ready
Yeah,
and...
I could get used to this.
I think she does get seasick and then she almost barfs. Oh, I didn't see your first message.
Will empty bellies stop you from joining in the fun? Come and help us carry the float!
Well, well, well. To see the day that Dawn's promise would ride our boat again. We've not had the honor since you were here, Gulul Jaja.
Right, we've enough bearers now. Onwards to Kozaduaki!
Watch well, for you are about to bear witness to the true glory of Ihihana.
Huh?
The float draws upon our life force, concentrating and amplifying the energy. Keshaihi then receives that energy and expels it in a great burst, where it showers down upon the land to replenish its vital currents.
Yeah, I think it fit the environment better than my other outfit. I call it the Captain Morgan outfit. Got it? I actually did get like a bottle of Captain Morgan spiced rum in case I ever do a Friday night Death Shots playing Sea of Thieves or some other pirate themed game.
It worked.
Like a literal charm.
The float really was helping the reeds.
That was amazing! To think that such a thing was even possible!
There'll probably be a rum and coke cocktail or something. Let's see. Should I have left the float behind like that? I'm so excited to see the reeds. I don't think worry yourself over it. My brethren have been swept up by festival fever. Last I saw, they were taking turns at the carrying poles on the way back to the village. Please feel free to look over the fields and enjoy the sight of what you've accomplished.
Some of them still look a bit sickly.
I imagine even the harvest magic has its limits. If the Hanu continue their festival tradition year after year, though, the entire field should eventually recover.
Where does that leave us with the feet, then?
You've got nothing to fear on that account. Our situation could never have resolved itself. The revival of even a single reed would have served to demonstrate your commitment to the task. That you recognize the nature of the float and found a near-perfect solution in Ihihana proves your dedication. What's more, I don't think I've seen the festival produce such impressive results since I was a mere chirper. We have been lax in maintaining the float, diluting its magic and reducing Ihihana to hollow theater. But today's events remind us of the power in tradition.
Connor!
I was delayed by an unpleasant encounter, but it seems I arrived at a good
Yeah.
time.
What's that?
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
What? You just pour in some mystery liquid and problem solved?
Stagnant ether was to blame for the reed's poor condition. I assumed that was an alchemical concoction which enhances ethereal conductivity. It utilized the flowing water as an ethereal current, thereby promoting the transfer of life energies.
A method I could not have devised without the education I received at the studium and the cooperation of my Archon allies.
Wait, what?
Archon allies?
You see, Lamachi, this is why we need to embrace foreign knowledge and technology. Employed appropriately, they make light work of what would otherwise be arduous labor. There's no need to lug around heavy floats.
Well, you always were the clever one, brother.
Your approach was no less effective, Wooklamat. It achieved the same result.
Indeed it did. And you enjoyed the festival, yes?
I did. It was so much fun. Having visited your village before, I thought I knew everything about it. As it turns out, I knew very little. About the reeds, about Ihihana. With all I've learned this time, I feel as though I've really come to know the Hanu. And I like you even more now than I did before.
The feeling is mutual. And it's not just you who had a lot to learn either. I'll never look at our float the same way again.
The two of you have exceeded expectations. Come forth and claim your stones.
So this is what they look like.
Go on, set it in the tablet.
A perfect fit. That leaves 6 more.
And on to the next.
Not even a moment of celebration. That's Kona for you.
The third promise? You must join us for Ihihana next season.
It's part
As
of the
Dawn's
competition
servant,
to
of
be
course.
the next ruler of their continent.
Right.
Like
It's
they
back
have
to
to
Terihiola for now.
travel to different parts of the continent,
Thank you for
different
having us.
villages, and
look
like
forward to
someone will
seeing you
judge
all
whether or
again.
not they're worthy of receiving a point in the form of those stones. They put in the tablet. It's like and then once they've obtained all of the
These are
stones,
interesting
like reveal the way to like
times
the Golden City. Whoever gets there first, becomes the ruler.
The concoction was brewed by Kona himself. It's a test vial, but it should contain the same reagents.
Good work. We'll use whatever we must to win. For win we must.
My journey has just started, and already I've met so many wonderful people. XIV, for one, is a bit eccentric, but everyone could stand to be as respectful of other cultures as he is. And Lina Hanu, it warmed my heart to see him honor his departed friend through Iana and to help others to do the same. I can't help but feel excited thinking who else I might meet over the course of the contest. Come on, let's head back to Zabalia of T. Probably didn't pronounce that even close to right. Let's see. Wait. Wait. Whatever. Okay. Let's see. So yeah, I mentioned earlier how the quest where I had to say this greeting and to type it out in the chat. Thing is that the way it works is it doesn't matter what you type as long as you have like the keyword in the chat message. So I had them like I think it was like what was it? Hold on. Here, this is what I said. Oh, Kali, motherfucker. Oh, Kali, shit. Oh, Kali, bitch. And they all responded positive, you know, just as they would if you said it normally. There's a similar quest, I did the same thing. In like a previous expansion. And just like that, we found an elector and won our first keystone. I knew I was right to trust your instincts. Come on, let's keep things moving and marched onwards to Urkopacha. Chances are we are good, we'll find an elector there as well. If we were to do anything, however, we should see what your opportunistic fellow friends has to say. Alright. I've been waiting for what feels like days and eaten enough Rook Ivu's tacos to feed an army. Oh my god, you must have really bad gas right now. What is it we'd like to know? Reminds me of like a YouTube poop I saw a long time ago. Some clip of someone saying, "I've got gas," and then making a farting noise and someone going, "Ew." And like inserted into various different scenes. I don't know where that clip is from. It's like something they recorded themselves or it's from another show. I don't know. My main concern was... Yeah. Our main concern was confirming the state of the road ahead. As I recall, to reach Urkopacha, depart from the Arch of the Dawn, then take the road west to at the first fork. Should we be wary of anything along the way? Yeah. I mean, like, content creation has evolved so much that YouTube poops are, like, so quaint. That is indeed the way of Urkopacha. After the damage wrought by the recent downpour, however, we'll be, doing... Hold on. That is indeed the way of Urkopacha. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, but now we have, like, new kinds of parodies. With, like... And then we got AI. And... yeah, you know, it's like... whatever you say about AI, you have to admit it has greatly evolved, memes and shit posting. Like, I saw this one funny AI video where someone did like a montage of like basically parody isekai anime openings, and one of them had me laughing so hard as like this one is called "Shit My Pants in Another Girl." Um, and also another one I think is kind of a bit dark humor is like Billy Mays. Another world. Remember that guy, Billy Mays? Is no, I guess some people are too young to remember him. He was like this guy did commercials for various products. He was on various infomercials. The most famous of which was for OxyClean. At one point in like the late 2000s, he had died of a heart attack. Thing is, though, he also happened to die when like a bunch of other celebrities were dying in the same week, including Michael Jackson, Farrah Fawcett, Ed McMahon, and yeah, I think that was all of them. And so some people joked, rather darkly, that someone had found a death note in real life and was using it to kill off celebrities. Yeah, like there was a parody I saw of Kira writing names in the death note, and then cut to like scenes of those celebrities during their final moments. Like their final public appearances, you know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's interesting. You have to send that to me sometime. Anyways, let's get back to the story before we run out of time. As is indeed the way to Ukapacha after the damage wrought by the recent downpour, however, I'm seeing more stumbling than walking. But, do take heart. When it comes to rugged terrain, we have the most dependable solution available. Come with me. That's alright, but I will say one last thing about AI. One creator on YouTube makes these AI parody videos, and he has but one of them is like the most cursed shit I've ever seen. They're like these videos, they're parodies of they're anime parodies featuring various world leaders, including Trump, Putin, Xi Jinping, and Kim Jong-un. And there's the most cursed thing ever. The most cursed video I've ever seen was two of the most cursed videos I've ever seen. One has Trump and all those other world leaders dancing and while dressed in maid outfits, and sometimes even sporting. Like at one point they had Trump sporting twin tails. And then another one where they're magical girls, or they're dressed in magical girls outfits. Yeah. Anyways, the channel is called like Shiro AI or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, the maid outfit one is called Hey Leaders. I don't remember what the magical girl one is called though. Anyways, take heart. When it comes to the rugged terrain, we have the most dependable solution available. Come with me. Yeah. Ow. Ow. I bet we're gonna have a funny moment with right now with the alpacas. I introduce you to our most dependable companion, the alpaca. Yeah. These animals can traverse Urquepacha's steep mountain trails as if they were gentle fields, and all while carrying heavy loads. Our merchants would be lost without them. They also like to spit. Or, actually, I'm thinking of llamas. They fill much the same niche as our chocobos back home. You don't have alpacas in Eorza? Or Eorzea? Alpacas are native to Yogg-Tyrol. Eorzea has its chocobos, and the eastern lands have their horses. Why go to the trouble of breeding another pack beast in a place which ill suits its qualities and where it's not needed anyway? Well, I mean, you could also use their wool. But must we ride these little monsters? I get the impression you aren't fond of alpacas. When I was small and being a bit naughty, I went around pulling on their wool. One of them spat on me, and it was the foulest stench you can imagine. Oh, okay, so alpacas do spit too. Haha, I see. Why are they, what are they like to ride? Alpacas bred as mounts are inquisitive and docile. Even those without experience find them easy to handle. We're really doing this then. So, was my information useful to you? Right, yes, very helpful, even if it wasn't what I wanted to hear. Good, I'll take my payment now. You want me to pay you? I guess I should expect as much from the Pelu merchant. Let me see what I have on me. The Pelu value the act of spreading joy through trade. As you should know, they take pride in making deals that benefit both parties. Here you go, a fair price for your fair advice. Yes, I made a trade with the third promise herself. My friends will never believe this. I shall be on my way now. I wish you safe travels. Off you go then, and thank you. I better not get spit on again. You brought that on yourself. Remain calm and gentle, and so will they. I'm still not happy about this, but if we need to ride alpacas to reach out Urquepacha, then that's what we'll do. I remember when I was very little, I actually visited an alpaca farm. For like a field trip. It was the first time I ever saw them, too. And the only time, actually, and I think about it, I never saw any...
Turali poets of yore sang of a mountain that would stand tall, even should all other lands sink beneath the sea. indomitable and eternal. It arises from Urkopacha, the 100 peaks of time. Of all the beasts which crawl and fly, only the legendary Valigarmanda could hope to disturb the summit's serene majesty. Yet, with that flying calamity imprisoned by the Dawn Serpent, what great feat remains for those who would claim the throne?
Oh, wow.
So this is Urkopacha. I've never actually been here before.
The air is so crisp and clear. Mountains everywhere you look.
That one massive peak in particular has quite the presence. It puts me in mind of Som-Al.
That is Workor Sormor, the tallest mountain in Yogg-Tural. Its sheer height makes it an imposing climb. But there are other reasons the ambitious keep their distance.
Oh? Do tell.
Where to begin?
Excuse me, but you're Wook Lamat, are you not? I hadn't thought to encounter one of the Dawn's promise here of all places.
Oh.
But I should introduce myself. I am Bol Nok, a weaver by trade.
Well met, Bolnok. We're on our way to Watrunpelo.
Oh, truly, I've just come from there, as it happens. I'd asked the Pelu Pelu who sell me their wool to give me a tour of their alpaca ranch. The head rancher and I shared a bottle of mezcal while he explained the finer points of wool production.
Mezcal, is that a local beverage?
It's an Urkopacha specialty. A spirit made from distilled agave heart juice.
Yes, and it must have done wonders for my mood, for I tripled my usual order of alpaca wool. They did offer me a discount, though, so it wasn't a bad deal in the end. But listen to me, boring you with my tedious stories. I will leave you before you are lulled to sleep. Goodbye, and safe travels. Oh, silly me. I almost forgot to say the thing I actually wanted to say. Peace for Tural. I agree with your vision, Third Promise. You have my support in your bid for the throne.
I gather from his tale we would be foolish to underestimate Pelu Pelu merchants.
Yes, they do more than run the markets in Tuliolal. Pelu Pelu peddlers can be found everywhere in Tural, traveling from place to place on their sturdy alpacas. They are effusive and engaging speakers, and many's the customer who's been talked into spending more than they bargained for.
They won't find this customer so easily charmed.
Watrunpelo's down the path! Off the main road! Don't get lost!
It's right there!
Yeah, okay. Me. You know, Vagabond. Oops. Before I do anything else, I'm gonna go Contingency aetherite. To me, it, let's see, where is it? For me, it reminded me of was it called Devil's Tower from Close Encounters of the Third Kind? Hmm. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I love that movie when I was little. I think I both watched the movie multiple times and read the novelization when I was in middle school, I think. This is it. Auchinpello, home of the Pelu Pelu. Wicklamat should have arrived before us. Hmm. That's not good. You come all this way for the right of succession? Oh, so this means I'm exchanging words with the future Dawn servant. Please, the outcome is far from decided, but it is a possibility. How fortunate, then, that I deal in cloaks woven from especially luxurious alpaca wool. Such a garment would look magnificent when draped over the shoulders of our budding ruler. Yes. And a nation's ruler should dress their best for her doting people, yes. Finery for our finest lady. That's right. Come, third promise. My well-stocked shelves are but a few steps away. They're trying to they're trying to fleece you. Finest lady. I like the sound of that. Alright, it's where Cook Look wouldn't hurt, and then Aaronville's like, what did I tell you? What did we just talk about? I called it. Aaronville, when did you... Ah, it's the Shatona from far off Tyrol. Northern winters are bitterly cold affairs, I'm told. I cannot imagine how you survived them without a lovely warm cloak of quality alpaca wool. No, thank you. I'm not in need of new clothes at the moment. Neither is the third promise. Perhaps another time. Of course, of course. My shop door is always open. You were saying something about not being easily charmed. I was just, As I mentioned previously, the Pelu people live in for bringing happiness to trade. They won't cheat you or sell you defective goods. That's good. They will, however, disarm you with their deft turns of phrase, and unwitting customers like Uklamat fall prey to this affable approach time and time again. Your only recourse is a clear and firm refusal. They won't pursue the matter should you make your disinterest plain. A valuable insight into the minds of the Pelu Pelu. Let us all take Aaronville's words of caution to heart. Not my finest moment, I'll admit. And now that we're here, let's do what we came to do. Find the Elector. Then allow me to propose a strategy then, Kyle. Alice and I will speak with the merchants. We diplomat. You and Aaronville might try approaching travelers and passerby. Cassie, pray investigate any of the other establishments which catch your eye. Should we learn aught of use, let's relate it to the third promise. Dawn Servant's Lecturer. I thought you were a new face in town. Here for the right of succession, I take it? Me, I don't care much who sits on the throne, as long as it keeps her all peaceful. People tend not to be in the mood to relax and sit for our excellent nest call once the arrows and spears start flying, if you know what I mean. Speaking of which, would you like a cup? A joy shared as a joy double, I say. Alright, yes, you were asking about that Elector business. Being but freshly returned from my trading route, I've heard that there's a contest afoot. Not much else. Our head ledger, Tobley, could probably tell you more about it. Electors? Oh yes, I've heard all about the right of succession. They're looking to put a new ruler on the throne, eh? Personally, I'm rooting for Zeralja. If the first promise wins, he'll look to expand our sphere of influence. That means access to more resources and more customers. And the thousands call him potentially. So many new trading opportunities to spread happiness far and wide. Others have been coming around to my way of thinking, so I've been crafting goods inspired by the resilient sun. Would you care to purchase something? Please just answer my question. Very well. You said you wanted to know about the Elector. I could help you, but I won't. I can't. I can tell you're no supporter of Zeralja or his policies. Oh my god. Well, isn't that just isn't that just true to life? People refusing to provide services to people based on their politics. It's alright. Hello there. I'm Mablu. Do you have a question for me? Sorry, I don't know about any electors. You should take a moment to see our prized alpacas before you leave, though. Oh, but be sure to admire them from a respectable distance. Get too close and our nervous darlings may be tempted to spit on you. And that stuff stinks. It happened to a visiting buyer not so long ago. Tobley, as the head rancher, was so mad at me for not giving a proper warning. No one makes a mistake without Tobley noticing. He knows everything that happens on this ranch. Oh, okay. You really have to watch yourself around these silver-tongued peddlers. I almost bought a bottle of mezcal and a stack of blankets, and then there was this enchanting ornament. Anyway, I did manage to learn that Tobley is the man to talk about the contest. Now, if only they'd share where this head ledger of theirs is to be found. Really? He's also the head rancher? Well, the alpaca ranch is not far from here. I say we pay a visit before the others return. Let me see. Actually, I'm curious. If I went to the alpacas, will they spit at me? The beast regards you with wary eyes and twitching jaw. Backing away slowly may be the wisest course of action. That is a lot of alpacas. Sylvia, you know the head ledger could be here somewhere. I can't let fear deter me. Not to say that I'm scared, of course. Excuse me, is one of these workers Tobley? Probably. Oh yes, he likes to mingle with the ranch hands and keep an eye on things. I can't tell you which one he is though. You can't? Is this part of the contest? All I can say is that Tobley often mentions its favorite pungent subject. He also can't resist a profitable trade, though who among us could, am I right? Still, if you bring him a very good deal, he might let his identity slip. So it's like a game. Easy enough. All I have to do is offer Tobley a deal he can't ignore. No problem at all. Well, maybe one problem. I don't think my purse is deep enough to pay everyone we think might be Tobley. Let's ask some questions first to narrow down the field. Let's make a deal. Great, we can meet back here to share our impressions. Well, obviously I'm not Tobley. I mean, oops, I shouldn't have said that. You're meant to find out for yourself who Tobley is, or if an elector is even in the village at all. Good luck. A visitor from across the salt, if I'm not mistaken. Be warned, the alpacas will spit if you startle them. I suggest keep your movements slow and deliberate. Are they really, or is that just bluff? Yeah, they're not gonna spit on me. Am I Tobley? Yes, it's me. Excellent work from the third promise and your entourage. Sharp instinct. Shall we commence the rite of succession then? I think... You think I might be Tobley? Well, maybe I am. All I will say that is that in this village, none have reared more alpacas than I. Okay. I see we're both done with our interrogations. So who do you think it is? I have my suspicions, but let's hear your pick. Which one? I think it's the boastful one. The loud, boastful fellow? I suppose he could be Tobble. Only one way to find out. Nothing would make me happier than knowing your identity, so how about we make a deal with you and tell me the truth? I have money. Then I agree to your trade. Done and done. As for my part of the bargain, I am not damn it! I'm not the head ledger and not the head rancher, just a humble ranch hand. You're not him? Damn it, Cassie, I trusted you. That coin could have bought me 300 gourmet tacos. Oh my god. No, I can't let the taco tragedy distract me from what matters most. We need to determine which one is Chavli. Ugh. Hmm. Eeny, meeny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him shout. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. He seemed unconvincing to me, but if that's your choice, then that's who we'll talk to. Totally, I offer you a deal, the truth of who you are in exchange for a tidy sum. What do you say? I say hand over the coin. The truth is, I'm not even a ranch hand. I just like to come by and watch the alpacas. What the hell? What? You don't even work here? I knew I should have gone with my gut on this one. And now it's not the time to mourn wasted coin. We need to regroup and rethink this. Well, process of elimination, I guess. The work is sent in on stable chores. I had my eye on that one too. Time to rip off the mask off our mystery ranch hand, so to speak. We know it's you, Tobley, and to prove it, I propose a deal. A generous sum of coin for confirmation of your true identity. An offer I gladly accept. As you correctly guessed, I am indeed Tobley, head leader of Watch and Pellow, and head rancher of the family ranch. I'm also one of Gulaja's chosen lectors. In a place featured in the Tuliello saga, just as we thought. that took more coin than I would have liked to know for certain. I'm sorry. She found you out. She found you out fair and square, Tobley. And I'm glad she did. It would have been a pity had her bid ended here.
Deducing the Dunservant's elector was the first step of the feat. Too simple a task for this aspiring ruler, eh?
Right. Not hard at all.
How are you?
I am told the head ledger, Tobley, is to be found here.
You have to guess which one of us is Tobley. That's part of the test.
You're Tobley. Without even asking a single question. Very impressive indeed. With that amusing prologue out of the way, we can proceed to the actual challenge.
This is a nice
Per the
design.
Dawn Servant's instructions, I was free to devise any manner of feat. I considered the number of possibilities in the 10th column. But I think I have a good one.
I'm just joking.
You must go forth and capture for me an alpaca.
While I've not had the best experiences with alpacas, aren't they generally docile creatures? That doesn't sound like much of a challenge.
Bring out the example! This is a special kind of alpaca. Would you please approach the animal, Third Promise?
Who? Me? Well, it should stay calm if I stay calm, right? That's what Erinville said.
I'm gonna get spit on. Yeah, call it.
The little monster spat on me! Oh, that stinks! I can't.
Alpacas are paradoxical creatures, being both extremely curious and extremely cowardly. Press your luck when they're frightened, and you'll get a face full of spit, as you've all just witnessed. Has an awful stench, their expectoration. The globs contain half-digested food, you see, making it an effective deterrent against perceived threats.
Oh.
Wild valley blade like this one are especially timid and can therefore be quick to lash out. They're also especially hardy.
Indeed. We take the rugged wild alpacas and breed them with our gentle domesticated stock. This produces the strong but biddable pack animals prized by our traveling merchants.
That's all well and good, but did I need to bathe an alpaca spit for you to make your point?
So, the task is to catch a wild alpaca.
That is correct. But be warned that it is a feat easier said than done. I suggest you prepare well before you enter the valley where the creatures dwell. And by you, I mean the claimants only. Allies are not permitted to assist with their catching.
Aw, that's too bad.
The alpacas will help me judge which of you is worthy of receiving a keystone.
So I'm to chase down a fluffy, spitting demon, and that somehow proves I'm fit to rule?
As I said, the Dawn Servant granted me the freedom to decide my challenge. And when you reach the end of the rite, I dare say you will understand why I chose what I chose.
Hmm.
Very well. This won't take long.
Wait! Didn't I warn you this was easier said than done? There are preparations to be made, factors to consider.
A beast is a beast. All yield to strength.
So far, this experience has done absolutely nothing to improve my opinion of alpacas. But that doesn't mean I can't do this. Revolting spit aside, they're just another animal.
Mm-hmm.
Are you all right, Orclamat? We thought we heard you scream.
The third promise does not scream. It was more of a startled yelp.
Scream, in other words.
Did you find the Elector?
Oh, we certainly did.
Yeah. Supposedly it smells like vomit. Because it contains partially digested food. So in other words, durian paste. No, I'm gonna end it here though. So thank you all for watching me play Final Fantasy XIV tonight. And tomorrow I'm probably going to be playing a new game. I've got quite a few in my catalog. Some new ones I wanted to play. And then on Saturday we'll be playing more Stellar Blade. Probably trying to finish more side quests. And so I'm going to play my outro. Thank you all for watching and have a good night. Bye.
She left behind the life she knew, chasing dreams in skies of blue. No more chains to hold her down, just endless roads and city sounds. Cassie's riding wild and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the Hitchhiking through the desert sands. No control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind. Freedom's taste, she's here to find. Cassie's riding wild and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. The road is hard, the nights are cold, but she won't trade it for the gold. The wind, the stars, the open sky, a girl who's never saying goodbye. Cassie's riding wild and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. The road is hard, the nights are cold, but she won't trade it for the gold. The wind, the stars, the open sky, a girl who's never